Facts.
Yo.
Hi,
Hello, hello,
what's up?
hello.
What's up, man?
Let me see.
Facts. Hi, what's up? What's up, man?
All right, bet. About to start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. That whole thing was on. Hold on, whatever. Yo, what's good? OTSN Network, episode 65, man. We back, crazy weekend. See the Seahawks won. See the Patriots won. So we got a little Super Bowl matchup. But before we get into all this, I'm about to do intro. So to the left of me, I got that boy Juan. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm moving here so I don't get phone.
I had, and then at the top left, we got that boy King. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up with y'all, man? Make sure y'all follow the Twitch, sub up. We on our way, man. 20 subs, and I got a surprise for y'all. But tap in.
All right. At the top middle, we got that boy Mike.
Why you being weird, though?
Bro,
Your
for
boy Lil
some
Mike.
reason.
You know, he usually saved the best for last, but it's all good.
Bro,
Just not your day today, Mike.
I'm just going to order the
not.
Discord, bro. So lastly, we
Hey,
got
Jay.
Micah, man.
You already know what's going on, man. Real geek shit. Geek. Today we really decided to say the best for last, but I ain't. It's neither here or there, you know what I'm saying? You see the beanie on my head, keeping my thoughts warm, keeping my skull protected. Trump season, go get that, you feel me? I ain't even really say too much, man. Let's get into this shit, man. Let's get it, man. Geek, let's get it, man.
All right, man.
Somebody got some oranges for my man's Juan right here, bro. He needs some oranges.
For the first topic, we about to skip all of this. We about to get straight into it first. Breaking news. Giannis, he demanded a trade from the Bucks. It's a lot of teams going around where he might go. I see Warriors, Heat, Timberwolves, Knicks, this and that and this. What y'all think is the best landing spot for Giannis to go?
Hey, man. Since nobody wanted to start off, I'll start off, bro. Hey, honest, bro. He really good. So it's like wherever he go, I already know it's gonna be a contender because of course he wants to contend, bro. He's been there, he's done that. He's tired of the nonsense, bro. So when I'm thinking of contenders, I'm thinking of course, the Knicks. But I feel like that's the only contender that's really trying to make a push for him. But I feel like he could turn the team into a contender depending on where he go. Like Miami, you could turn them around um I see some of the Raptors. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that. But if you go to Toronto, it's like, what you chasing in Toronto? You chasing something? What you doing? And if he goes to the West Coast, man, I really don't think he should go to the West Coast. But the teams over there got packages for him, bro. So it's gonna be interesting to see where he goes. I just hope he don't go to nowhere like I don't even know. I really want to see him in the Knicks though. He coming to Boston, bro. We're trading Tatum.
Anyway, that's gonna be Zion's clickbait clip right there.
For my
But
Boston
nah,
Celtics fans, I'm lying.
nah, I think even though he got his top three teams is what the Raptors, Knicks, and Heat. I feel like the team I want to see him on is the Warriors, and it's ever since that 2021 All Star game it was where Curry threw Giannis that bounce lob, bro. I feel like we deserve to see that, bro. The only
You're a
problem is I
lie.
just don't know if the Warriors got enough to trade for Giannis. Um, but a team that does have enough out of the three he listed is the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks, they got Cat, they got OG, they got Mikal, they got picks. They could really, send some for Giannis.
Bro, I really like him in New York, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Who did he list his preferred destination?
New York, Toronto, and Miami.
Damn, not one West team?
Why would you want to go to the West?
Why would the Bucks want to trade him to the East? To a different team.
That's true. I mean, that's true. Yeah.
If you make it out the West, I mean, you basically guarantee the finals now.
You said what if you make it out the West?
You basically guarantee the finals if you can look at it both ways.
Yeah, I think it's the same in the East though. You got an easier route in the East rather than going to the West. In the West, you got too many people to play, bro.
If you survive the West, then you'll have an easier matchup against the East. You feel me?
I mean, it depends on where he goes in the West though. Yeah. Where you gonna go?
Spurs
don't want him.
Where I like to see him is in San Antonio with my Victor Wembanyama.
They don't want him.
I know it's selfish. And I don't blame him for not wanting him because you'll have to give up a lot and you got a good foundation there. But that's what I would like to see.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that Spurs pickup too. I honestly thought, like, beginning of this season, I thought, that's where they would be pushing Giannis, or Giannis would be pushed towards. But I would say I'm probably in the same stratosphere as Micah, where I think it would be cool to see him in the Big Apple with JB and them boys. Now my only thing is, would he be able? Would you have to give up Cat in order to get Giannis, right?
More than likely. I would assume so. Or if they don't, I'm gonna be like, whoa.
They don't have to.
I'm about to say, because Mikal Bridges got a big contract.
So
yeah, OG Anunoby got a big contract. You feel me? They got pieces. They got picks. We just all know Jalen Brunson not going nowhere. And I've seen some things talking about they want to try to get other teams involved to get Drew Holiday to go somewhere with Giannis too. Bro, if they both go to New York, that's fire. Like, that's fire.
Ooh. Drew's tired of being a mentor over in the Trailblazers. He's with the Trailblazers right now, right?
Yeah, they might move both OG and Mikal to try and finesse them, because I'm assuming Portland is gonna be the one that end up getting Mikal, and the Bucks would get like OG and some more stuff from Portland. I feel like they can swing that without trading Cat, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
They could, bro. They could. Really especially getting the Blazers involved, bro. The Blazers. I feel like the Blazers be unserious anyway. Like, why are we trading for Brogdon and Drew Holiday? And you feel me? Like, what we doing? Trading back for Dame? Like, I respect that. I understand, but it's like, what are we doing? Like, what's y'all motive here? Like,
yo, not to, and I hate to kick them while they down, but what the fuck does Scoot Henderson do?
Like, what he do? Why'd y'all even draft him? I don't even know, bro. They just they confusing, bro. They unserious.
I don't think they know what they doing, to be honest. But they nice seed in the West, which ain't bad for a team.
They not bad, bro. They not bad.
Danny Avia.
Yeah.
Danny Avia. He's balling right now.
Got to build around him.
He balling, but he kind of weird. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about him. But
hold on. Speak your thoughts.
I can't.
Okay.
I gotta gather more intel. You feel me? Some more support for my thesis. You know what I'm saying? Got him on my fantasy team, bro. I love he producing. So it's not. You feel me? I'm not sure how I feel about him as a player and his character. You know what I'm saying? His play style. I'm not really. I don't know.
Now that I think about it, I think Giannis do stay in the East, because you could go to the Thunder and easily win. Go to the Spurs and then compete against the Thunder. But I think he stay in the East. I feel like if he leave the East, the East gets so boring to watch. Except you just got the Celtics and Knicks and the Pistons. Like, him staying in the East and keeping the firepower in the East with him makes the East more balanced. Well, it's not balanced, to be honest. The West taking over. you know, keep it afloat a little bit.
The whopping Chicago Bulls. You got to worry about them.
I don't see why he would join the Heat. I mean, I guess Pat Riley ain't going for that. He don't give up. He don't want to give up Khalil Ware and a pick. That's it.
Pat Riley shit.
What other teams you said? The Knicks. So the Knicks probably is the best option. But you know me. You know what I said earlier in the party. Celtics fans. Would y'all be opposed to him going to the Celtics, bro? I'm just saying. Tatum and Peyton Pritchard and something. for Bobby Portis and them? Just saying. Some picks.
Nah.
Just
Yeah,
The
saying.
that's
Celtics
wild.
the Celtics won't be giving up 2 players for Giannis. If they do, I'm saying they're gonna want a straight swap. It's either gonna be Tatum for Giannis or Brown for Giannis. And even then, I'm not doing either of them for Giannis. But
Just saying. So this
Just to ask you a question.
because y'all need a big man. So you have Giannis, Bobby, JB, Derek White. You still got Simons too. Y'all see y'all trying to get rid of them. So I'm just saying, Celtics can make a push if they don't. But I know Celtics
Make a push for
fans
Giannis?
wouldn't want to take them to leave. Yeah.
Hell nah.
So
Like, I said that jokingly, bro. Like, you gonna trade him? But like, nah, just chill out, bro. I ain't gotta do all that.
They gonna pick up on the algorithm.
would you entertain it? Would you entertain JB in some joints for Giannis?
No,
Or
bro.
You wouldn't
No.
entertain that either?
Look,
No.
Okay.
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna say this, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Hell
this.
no.
As a Celtics fan who really started locking in with basketball around the Miami Heat LeBron era, right? That's when I really started really watching it and understanding it. I done seen some crazy things with my team already, bro. First and foremost, the trade to get Tatum and Jaylen Brown to our team with Paul Pierce and all them, that was like, yo, what are we doing at the time? Granted, it worked out in our favor. Then you fast forward a couple of years and we trade IT. That's when it's like, hold on, what are we doing, right? And then again, it kind of worked out in our favor again. So if we were to do the same shit with different players, bro, I'm gonna be fed up. Like I already told Mike, you remember when I was saying, like, I'm gonna be done with them things. Like I'm gonna be done. Like, bro, I'm not watching that again. Especially Tatum
I
and
think-
Brown.
I mean, yeah, I can't speak for all Celtics fans. I can't speak for you, but I think like Celtics fans would be hurt, but they'd be
But it's
like,
the right move.
yeah, they'd be happy in the end, in the long run, knowing they're gonna make the finals probably mostly every year.
Will we?
With
Will we, though?
Giannis and one of the two, and Derek White,
Oh yeah.
and getting a big man.
Yeah.
I said Bobby Portis, but y'all might not get him. Just getting another big man.
Yeah, I'm not against it. But it's like if we don't win it, bro, I'm done. Like I'm gonna be done because there's no way you're trading franchise players like that, bro. You keep doing it. It's like, bro, if it wasn't for Tatum and Jaylen Brown, bro, what would the Celtics even be? We had Jamison Crowder, we had Jay Crowder and Avery Bradley, and like, what would we even be without them? They kind of revived our franchise in a way, bro. Well, IT did it first. He kind of started it, but like they took it to a whole nother level, bro. Like we didn't see a final since 2008.
And you joined at the right time. I'll ask you the same questions. You a Celtics fan. Would you be opposed giving up Tatum or Jaylen Brown, like in a package for Giannis?
Yeah, I'm not giving them either one of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Even though
nah.
Giannis is the better player, I wouldn't give up neither one of them for you.
All right.
What's the thinking behind that? Like, why would
There's no reason for the Celtics to go after Giannis. I think, to be honest, that second apron thing that CJ McCollum put in the league kind of sucked. But no, I think we got our cap structure perfect for one. Adding taking away one of their contracts and adding Giannis, even though both of them were contracts, I don't know. I just don't see it working. And plus, we're gonna have to give up some bench pieces. With one more likely than that. And I don't know. I like the Tatum Brown duo. Ain't no point of blowing that up. It's just too hard to build a team now. So
You ain't trying to watch a motherfucker take 11 seconds to shoot a free throw. I don't blame you.
Right. I just feel like he not really changed. Like Giannis has been hurt a lot too, bro. That's another thing. So it's like I don't trust him somewhere else. Not in my team. Not in my team uniform, bro. Barely playing this year.
I wouldn't either. I seen on Twitter they was talking about like a VJ Edgecombe and some other shit. I'm like, hell no, I wouldn't do that. Hell no.
Is VJ Edgecombe for Giannis?
VJ Edgecombe and some other shit for Giannis. That's no.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. People reaching, bro. Why are we like? What do you think Giannis is?
And they pick PG in the pick, maybe, but I wouldn't do VJ.
Yeah.
Bro,
like,
VJ would be so far gone, bro. Like, what are we talking about, dog?
You're not watching him, bro.
He would be so far gone.
If you saying I gotta give a VJ, PG a pick, probably McCain. They'd probably throw McCain ass in there too.
VJ.
I see both sides, bro.
VJ in 5 years is gonna be the next superstar. Like he's like D Wade.
Not even
Like,
5.
Yeah, but
Not even
that's
5. He's D Wade right
I know.
now.
I just said 5 because that's like the normal
Granted,
number to say.
I do agree with that, but it's like you have a superstar right now, and this is like low key the best y'all
The
best
go
chance at the
window.
finals since Jimmy Butler left. So it's like, and Paul George to me is like he's like a whatever dog. Like we will gladly get rid of him. So basically, we just giving up VJ and we're getting Giannis. We're getting a top 3 player in the league, bro. What?
I don't think the Sixers can do. Like I said, you can't go over the salary cap no more due to the second April thing. So having a Giannis, Maxi, and Embiid contract,
They'll
you
be
ain't gonna.
fine because they get
No,
rid of
we'll give
PG
up
shit.
PG. We can give up PG in that contract. Giannis PG makes like 40 something. I don't know how much.
Yeah,
Giannis
PG
makes.
on the max.
Yeah,
So
Giannis making 50
so
something.
is Maxi and Embiid. Like that's 3 nice contracts right there.
yeah, but we
They
got
already
make it
have
work
it, but they could
already.
trade
So
PG to.
we'll just swap out. We can easily do PG and one of the role pieces like Quentin Grimes that makes 10 million. That would equal Giannis' contract.
Ain't gonna
I
lie.
just wanted to add VJ. Like VJ would be the no. You can take a PG and a Grimes and a pick for Giannis. I would do that. But once you add VJ, bro, I'm out of there.
I don't think
Yeah, I
I don't
wouldn't
like
do.
Embiid and Giannis, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I
I
don't like
I don't
that.
like that either.
I don't
But
like that.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm glad he ain't picked Philly as a top location.
I see both sides of that though, bro. Like this is a great window, bro, and like it is a dominant front court with Maxi still. Like I just wouldn't trade VJ for. I wouldn't trade VJ for nobody, bro. It's too early to tell, bro. Like Mon said, he might be. You feel me? He might be on. Like, you see how Ant took off. VJ could take off just like Ant in a way, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So that's a project you don't give up on this early, bro. Especially rookie year, bro. You don't do that, bro. Now PG though, you can step.
If he get traded to any of those teams in the East, are they automatically favorites to come out?
Nah.
Yes.
The next, yes. Anybody else no?
Any team that's like a top
If he
5
goes to
team.
the Heat, no. But I think the other teams, yes.
If you go to Toronto, no.
Depending on what Toronto give up, though, bro. If they keep Scotty,
If they
Brandon
keep
Ingram,
Scotty, if they keep
and
Scotty,
Andy Mayo quickly,
But they wouldn't be
yeah.
favored though. Like even with the Knicks, they be giving up so much that you wouldn't even know what.
I
Their
feel like
role
they'd be
pieces
top 3
around,
though.
I would still
I
say
feel-
Boston over them.
No, me, I already said it, bro. And I don't. It don't matter who go where, unless somebody from the West comes over to the East and teams up with somebody. I like Boston versus anybody, bro. Especially if we get our dog back and he playing like how I expect him to play, or how I would want him to play. I don't got nobody beating us, bro.
That's a fair assessment.
We too good. Like we too sturdy, bro. We sturdy. Get us a big and we good.
Okay.
Anthony Simons, you can go, bro. You good, but like you ain't moving the needle for nobody, bro. Like somebody could fill in that role. I feel like.
Yeah.
So.
Simons could definitely go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we gonna segue into this Cat stuff. So if Cat don't end up getting traded in that Giannis deal, what do y'all think would be the best landing spot for Cat to go?
Couch. It's like nah, bro.
Boston.
Coming to Boston, bro.
Yeah. Boston is that would be the perfect spot. He's a big, soft, cuddly center. I feel like that's where all the big, soft, cuddly centers.
Catch him out, bro.
Boston.
What y'all gonna give up?
Bro, we done seen some crazy things in our lifetime with trades, bro. So I don't count nothing out, especially with Boston. I don't count nothing out, bro. We done put off heist after heist.
I don't see trading him to a rival, not a rival, but like somebody that you don't run into in the playoffs.
Nah, that's a rival. Knicks and Boston, that's a rivalry.
Yeah, so I just don't see them ever trading him. I think he should go to either the Wizards or the Hawks. So.
Wizards would be cool, but like it's Karl Anthony Towns, bro. It's like
he can stay in Atlanta here. He can go to Atlanta, bro.
It's like that's not somebody. It's like nah, I'm not gonna sit here and disrespect him though, bro. If he's by himself and he's the starter, he gonna hoop, bro. He gonna hoop. It's just Cat though. It's just Cat.
What if he went to the Magic though? What y'all think about the fit on the Magic?
The Magic suck.
Oh, gross,
I
bro.
hate the Magic, bro.
The Magic
I
not
had so
good.
much hope for the Magic.
I feel like they should be a lot better than what they've been.
That's because last year they was pretty good. I mean, this year I don't know what's wrong with it. It was hooping last year. But Paulo fell off. Paulo is not hooping the same. That's the big difference. Plus Wagner been hurt most of the year.
Bro, his shot is so broke.
Yeah. But luckily for them, Anthony Black is stepping up. Anthony Black he's starting to look like the player he was drafted to be. So that is a positive. But yeah, I don't know what's good with the Magic.
I wouldn't be surprised you go to the Warriors, and the Warriors end up picking one more piece up.
The Warriors don't.
Knowing they probably won't get Giannis.
The Warriors don't know what they're doing. So nah, the Warriors they're not going to trade for Cat. No one in that organization knows what they're doing right now.
Man, fast. They in a weird state right now.
Well, we can segue right into the Magic since y'all was talking about it. The Magic, they 3-7, they last 10 games, and them 3 wins is over the Nets, the Pelicans, and Grizzlies.
They some shit.
What's going on with them? You think it's just all Paulo and?
I mean, it ain't all Paulo, but he is not. His shot broken right now. He ain't got the same game he did last year. I have no idea why, but I mean it just ain't there. And like I said, Wagner he missed a lot of time. He back now, but he ain't hooping the same like he was last season. It's they don't look as good defensively as they did last year either. So I don't know what it's gonna take to get them back. But I mean, I think this season it's not a wash yet because teams get hot late February, March, and could make a run in playoffs, but it's just not looking good right now.
I saw some earlier. I think it was a couple. Actually, it probably was yesterday. I saw some that him and his coach not seeing eye to eye, and I feel like it could be at that point with the staff. It could be getting to that point as well. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, Apollo being the number one guy, bro, like you gotta play. You definitely gotta play better. I understand, like, people been hurt too. They all been hurt though. Jalen Suggs, Franz, Mo Wagner. Desmond Bain wasn't a good pickup for real. I'm not gonna say it was a bad pickup, but like it didn't really do what they giving up all them first round picks for that man. Hey, you tripping?
Yeah, how about this? He been solid. He just they gave up a bit much for him.
He was a better Grizzly than he is in Magic though. Like he's not even playing. He's not even playing nowhere near that. So it's like, when you looking at that, and it's like, what's going on, bro?
I think it's
hey.
I think he's
not about to be that. Right now. I'm not about to be that harsh on Paulo, bro. He's still nice.
He nice, but I think he the reason why they ass right now. Unfortunately,
his
shot is broke.
It's like when they play without him,
they
play better.
The Cavs is teed.
I see. I was just about to ask you.
Whooping the Lakers.
Since the Magic down to the Heat at half right now, and it could potentially be the 9th seed after this game if they lose, and the Bulls win. Y'all think they still made the playoffs? Turn around and make the playoffs this season?
The Magic?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how many games back? Isn't it like 5 or something?
They're gonna make the play-in, bro. And if they don't, blow it up.
Hold on. Back from what?
Like the 5th seed or something like that. Isn't it like pretty tight?
Yeah, I think you echoing again, bro.
They behind like 3-4 games.
Damn, the Celtics down 20. Oh my gosh. Damn.
We'll have to see. I don't know. I think.
Damn.
Oh yeah. All right. So that was the last of the NBA shit. Now it's time to get NFL. First thing we got, the blame game again. The AFC and NFC Championship edition. So AFC, the Patriots won 10-7 Sunday. Who is to blame for the Broncos losing that game?
I can't blame nobody, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They didn't have their starting quarterback, bro. Like the game was just nasty. Then the snow started falling down. Can't blame nobody. In my opinion.
Sean Payton for not kicking easy field goals when they're right there in front of his face. I don't know what's wrong with coaches.
Lift your camera up.
Say what?
Lift your camera up. We can only see half of your face, bro.
But it's hard for me to keep my phone.
There you go. Or scoot back.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with coaches not like taking the easy points. Like analytics is really too into everyone head. They fucking see 4th and 2, 4th and 3, no matter where they at, and automatically just want to go for it and pass up. So there've been so many games in the playoffs lost just because they coaches refuse to kick field goals, and this is very idiotic. Yeah, Sean Payton definitely get most of the blame outside of him not starting the quarterback.
Well, Les did miss one though. He missed one.
You still it was still another easy field goal they could have kicked early in the game that would have had them in a good position.
Yeah.
To
I feel it.
I didn't watch the game, but I'm gonna piggyback off Ant. Going into the game, you should know that points are a premium when you have a backup quarterback and you have a good defense. So even if you score 3 points, you could be like the Steelers and just win a game with all field goals. Like you need points with a backup quarterback. Like you cannot be going for it, knowing that you have a great defense on the other side and not getting points when you're in field goal range. So I didn't watch the game, but the way I hear that Ian just said it, I don't know how many times he did it, but yeah, it sounded like he did some dumb shit.
He did it a few times. Stidham also just was like he fumbled. That was a big play. Will Lutz missed the field goal. That was a big one.
Points are a premium, bro. Especially with backup quarterback. Like you have Bo Mitz, I can understand. I won't blame him at all. With a backup quarterback, bro, you know you're not scoring 20 points. Might as well get 16. You know what I mean?
But I feel like at a certain point in the game, bro, they wasn't even getting into field goal range, especially in the second half. Like there was nothing they could have done. Like their offense was not moving at all.
It was early in like the first and second quarter when they passed up those field goals. It was just plain stupid.
It was.
So yeah, so that's why if you got into the range, you need to kick the field goal.
Nah, bro. If I remember correctly, bro, I think it was only like 1 in the second quarter when they. Hold on, I might look at the play, but the plays, John.
Yeah, but I know when they passed up the easy field goal, it was. I don't know if it was when it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was in the first quarter.
In the second quarter.
They missed another one in the second quarter too, though.
Yeah.
It was punts in the first quarter for them. They scored their second drive in the first. Then it was punts.
Oh yeah, they went for it.
And then in the second quarter, it was a 4th and 1 on the Patriots 14. It was an incomplete pass. That was a downs right there.
Yeah.
And then the drive after that they fumbled. Then the drive after that they punted. And then the drive after that they missed the field goal. That field goal. Damn. He missed the 54-yarder. And then in the second half, I mean the Patriots missed the field goal right after that too though. Yeah. And then the Patriots missed hella field goals, bro.
I'm not gonna lie though, like that first quarter when Sean Payton initially went for it instead of taking a 3, I wasn't mad at the call because Jared Stidham was on fire. He at the time during that point in the game, he was like 7 for 9 throwing the ball, like he was eating. And then they ran like some play action play and they blew that shit up. So I just think I think it was a good call, but I think the actual play that they called, just like if they didn't go play action there and just went with a traditional 3-step drop back, I think Jared would have been able to hit a check down and continue to drive, because I did agree with it just because of the momentum that he had going into that 4th down.
To be honest, I'm with Juan on this one. Even if Bo Nix would have played, I wouldn't have went for that 4th down and 1. Like, you kicking that field goal would have been 10-0. Why not go up 2 possessions with your defense in the AFC Championship game? This is a Super Bowl. I might be like, all right, fuck it.
That's one time. That was one time. I don't know, bro.
Another time, it makes a big difference in a low-scoring game.
They do.
I think they lost by 3, didn't they?
But he missed 2 field goals.
And to be honest, you can't say you can't. My fault.
You kick the field goal, you won't look back into the game like, oh, I should have went for it, because you don't know how the game is going to go. Because now you go for it on 4th down, you don't get it. That's going to be in your head the whole time. Like, damn, I should have just took my 3. You need to take your point when it's there.
There ain't no telling who's going to make it.
You know it's about to snow. You know you got a backup quarterback. Like, bro, that all the signs are pointing to kick the field goal.
He missed two though, so there's no guarantee he's making it.
That would have been like a 30-yard field goal. They was at the 14.
It was and the conditions were still good at that point. When he missed the
they missed the field goals afterwards.
When they went up for the fourth down, the field, it wasn't raining or nothing. The field, it was in good condition.
Ain't nobody about to say they should have went for it if they would have missed a field goal, a 30-yard field goal.
All right, so look at this though, right? Kick the field goal, they made the field goal. The score is 10-10, they're going to overtime. Then what?
Then you have a better chance of winning than losing.
Heck no, bro. I see what y'all saying. No, I just disagree. I don't know, bro. Usually, like
Josh Allen watching bad NFL.
The Broncos was doomed. Their offense was doomed from the start, bro. With Bo Nix, bro. Like Stidham he was playing good in the first quarter, and after that first quarter, bro, it went downhill, bro. He played good. How you play? Granted, I ain't gonna be too hard on Stidham. He hasn't played. They were talking about he hasn't played a game since when? 2022?
2023. But yeah, but playing in the bad weather don't help no quarter.
Yeah, bro, they was doomed from the start, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's what happens when you sacrifice your starting QB's ankle just to beat Josh Allen, bro. That's what happens.
All right, we can ask the question there. If Bo Nix would have played, they would have won.
I'm not gonna say all that, but I'm gonna say I think.
Hell yeah. Bo would have kicked they ass. They only scored 10 points.
Bo Nix would have kicked the field goal himself.
Bo Nix, what? Exactly.
Bo Nix do be making plays for real.
Bo Nix in the fourth quarter? What?
On fourth and one with Bo Nix, bro, you can easily run different plays. He can, shotgun. He could get the first down with his legs. So I think they just call a whole different game. And they easily win because I don't think the Patriots did at all.
Yeah, I got to agree.
Yeah, Bo Nix would have took over that game easily. Easily.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on to the NFC, man. So, it was a good game between Seahawks and Rams. That game Sunday night ended. What was the score? It was 31-27. Seahawks won. Who are we to blame for the Rams' loss Sunday?
The punt returner. But like that was just a good game, bro. Like, I enjoyed watching that game.
I'm pointing at the Rams' defensive line. You guys, golly, the defense in general, but in particular that defensive line. Like, what are you guys even doing? You guys are supposed to be a top unit this year, and Jesus, is there any pressure being made? Like, gotta blame their defense for this. How are you giving up all these points, all these buckets? Like, what's going on? Y'all supposed to be them. I'm blaming the defense, man.
Yeah, I blame the defense as well. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop nothing. Like, they couldn't stop my nose.
Kenneth Walker was going crazy, bro. What? He was going wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Kenneth Walker, what do you have? 4 touchdowns? 3 touchdowns?
The punt returner did like cost them the game at the same time. I feel like because they scored a touchdown. I think the play after or the play after that, easy touchdown. So it's like that fucked everything up too. But it's like 50-50 defense and the punt returner.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I think it's time to move on from Kyron Williams, bro. I think they need to just let Blake Corum get the number one back touches, bro. Because Kyron Williams, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like they already don't. I feel like they don't respect that man enough anyway. Blake Corum run better, in my opinion. Kyron Williams may be better in the passing game, but you gotta move him to running back too, bro. I think it's time, bro. No offense, bro. The defense, I mean, hey, the Seahawks likes that, bro. I think he likes that.
I think Kyron still be getting out though.
He don't, bro.
I feel like you do.
Don't, bro. I promise.
Was they ranked 3?
3 or 4.
It was up there.
Yeah, they
Yeah, for
nice.
the Rams to score, how many? They scored what? 31,
27.
28, 27.
27.
For the Rams to score 27 on the third ranked defense, and then your defense comes back and give up 30 or 31. That's unacceptable, bro.
Disgusting. Basura.
I mean, but before the Niners Seahawks game, I told y'all the Seahawks was gonna blow the Niners out. I told everyone the Seahawks was the better team versus the Rams. I mean, this Seahawks team was legit. I ain't think the Rams. I ain't gonna say I ain't think they have a chance. I just think it was clear who the better team was. The Rams defense like really sucked. That's a bad. Those cornerback. They was playing good. They some young corners. They was playing good early in the year, but as the season went on, them cornerbacks been getting torched all year. So I already knew against JSN, I knew he was going to have a field day. And I already knew as long as Darnold oblique injury wasn't bothering him too much, that they ain't really stand a chance against the Seahawks offense. That was the main thing. As long as the Seahawks move the ball how they want, they was going to win the game. And that's exactly
My
what happened.
question, my question to you is there any team in the NFC that could have beat Seattle this year?
No. I think Seattle would. They's no one seed for a reason. So no, I don't think I was beating Seattle.
I feel like you lying. I feel like you not. You don't want to say your real answer.
I mean, I can't say the Eagles because when I be like coaching, it's a big part of the game. You have to respect how much coaching means to the game.
Yeah, y'all probably would have got
no
done
way.
35-0.
There was no way that we was gonna beat Seattle. Like if we played.
Yo, he's a Hall of Fame troller, yeah.
I don't know what you said, Juan, but I really don't care.
I think if I would have played them, y'all would have got done in like 35-0. You remember that Commanders and Seattle game? It would have been just like that.
35-0, but no, we definitely wouldn't have beat, especially in the playoffs. If we had to go to Seattle, we definitely would have won.
Bro, it would have been just like that Commanders game where they scored 21 in the first quarter.
Well, that wasn't the question. The question was, we're going to beat him. I said, we're going to beat him.
Jalen Hurts probably would have had 3 turnovers in one play.
Jalen Hurts don't turn. Thank
you. Okay. King. 25 for 36, 346, 3 passing touchdowns. I don't sound like getting carried by the team for me.
Wait, who we talking about?
You know who?
The better.
Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Super Bowl
Sam
MVP.
Darnold.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, bro. I gotta hats off. Hats off to the nigga. All right. I'm not gonna sit here and call him top 10 or anything crazy. He ain't nothing different than a Trent Dilfer. He's a glorified Trent Dilfer in my eyes. So he doing it. He playing his part, doing his role. Shout out to that defense. Shout out to that team. We seen Kenneth Walters score 3-4 tutties. Like let's not take away from the historic day that K9 had. But yeah, he's balling, man. He's doing his part. And shout out to Sam Darnold. He's proven wrong.
This is the same shit last year with your team. NFC Championship, first play off the bat. This nigga Barkley has a 80-yard touchdown running zigzags on the field.
It was like
no. When we was in the NFC Championship, it was a hard fought game against the Rams where Jalen Hurts broke off a 30-plus yard touchdown.
Talking about the Commanders last year.
Yeah, that was the divisional game. That Jalen Hurts almost sold y'all the game because he was so terrible that game.
Jalen Hurts didn't almost steal anything. Really? He literally had to throw the ball.
The defense won y'all the game.
He literally was throwing the ball away. Jalen Hurts did not have a bad pass.
The defense was on the field the last few plays of the game, but
they also got the fumbles. They also forced like 2 fumbles earlier that game. But they won y'all that game.
Yeah, I mean that's fine to say, but to say Jalen Hurts played bad is complete and inaccurate.
They didn't fumble.
He didn't play good.
No, he didn't play bad. Like, it's okay for the defense to win a game.
So if you don't play bad and you don't play good, what are you playing? Average?
It's okay to have an okay game. He had an okay game. Those are such things.
Yeah, I don't think he played ass that game, cuz like
Yeah, he
But
did. He did
you
not have a
telling me,
bad game.
okay, you telling me Sam Darnold throws for 300 yards, and your first reaction is Kenneth Walker had 4 touchdowns. When y'all played y'all NFC Championship, Barkley carried y'all the whole game, and then now you want to mention K9. Like, come on, bro, you can't do that, bro.
Wait,
You're a hypocrite.
what you mean? No, what you mean? I
That's
don't
I
not
get
will, I
it.
will
fair.
say it is crazy that I don't completely agree with Kane, but Barkley balled out. That's all it is to say about that. Barkley
Yeah,
balled out. Great game.
that's a real quarterback, Sam Darnold.
Really? You want him for
He's
your
not
team?
limited either.
You
He's not
you want him for
limited
your
either.
team? You want him for Pitt?
I mean, the
He'll
If we
take
had
Steelers.
the
him.
right team, if I had
He'll
to
take him.
pick between him and Hurts, I would take Sam Darnold if we had the right team around him.
Oh, okay.
But he won the Super.
Yeah.
He's about to win the Super Bowl. He's about to be Super Bowl MVP, just like your glorious Ken. And he's a better quarterback.
Is he also about to be second team All Pro or first team All Pro?
He don't need to have that.
Oh,
Super
okay.
Bowl MVP
I was
is
just
Super
asking.
Bowl.
I was just asking. I mean, you keep comparing him to my guy. I just want
Is
to
he
know if he's
walk?
doing what my
Did he
guy
fall?
has done. You
Did
know
he?
what I'm
Did he
saying? I
fall
don't
off this
know.
year?
I
Did
don't
he fall off
know.
this year?
Who?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold? Did he fall off? No, he had a good year. He had a
Oh,
good
okay.
year. Yeah, he had a good year.
Did
I
he
mean,
get his OC
he's
fired?
only had 2 good years in his 7-8 year career. So I mean, hats off.
We just said the same
Cool.
thing about Hurts.
Yeah. I mean, 2 Super Bowls. That's way better than not being ass most of my career.
Yeah, but making
You know what
it
I'm
don't
saying?
mean nothing. Nobody mentioned Joe Burrow making it. You gotta
They
win
do
it.
mention
Actually.
that's the only reason they hold Joe Burrow in top 5
I
combos till
don't.
this day.
That'd be no
Is
weirdo.
because he went to the Super Bowl. He don't do shit else.
No, I don't like Joe Burrow at all.
The only reason they got him there. And even on his journey to the Super Bowl, it's not like he was playing lights out. He was getting carried by his defense too. So
No, he wasn't.
there's that. Yeah, there's that. I mean,
All right. Well, I got one more question that's not on here. If Sam Darnold win the Super Bowl, he's a top what quarterback?
He's
20.
Oh, wow.
He's a top 20. He's a top 20.
What you say, Ed?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
What you say, Ed?
No, I ain't saying no number. I said
Oh,
he's the top.
King, stupid.
And I thought,
Yeah. No, I heard top 5, yo.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I was
hope you
like,
didn't mean that,
I
bro.
was-
I hope you didn't mean that, bro.
No, I said that. Based off
Right,
last
right,
year,
right.
all you have to do is win a Super Bowl MVP, and you're automatically top 5. So I'm putting him top 5 based off what I heard last year.
he's a top 12 quarterback.
Okay. Drake
Y'all be
May.
geeking me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Drake May win the Super Bowl this year. He's a top what quarterback?
Bro, whoever won the Super Bowl is top 5, bro.
Okay.
Yo, when did this
The
start,
fifth spot
bro?
is not. No, like the fifth spot is up for grabs. So why not just give it to the Super Bowl quarterback?
I'm gonna give Drake May the top 5 nod if he wins because he's fresh off an MVP like season.
Yeah, but
So you giving Drake May the top 5 nod if he wins, but you're not giving the top 5 nod to Sam Darnold if he wins.
He didn't have an MVP like season.
and Drake May been playing terrible in the postseason on some like 89 yards whole game type shit.
You give Sam Darnold that schedule and with that team he got, see what they do to them teams. Talking about MVP type season, man.
Drake May don't got JSN.
He played the Jets twice. Dolphins
So did the
twice.
Bills. So did the Bills.
Hey, we seen what happened with the Bills. They folded.
They got a Josh Allen problem.
But no, it's not that. That's why they make the playoffs because they got to play those teams twice. They
Yeah.
automatically in the playoffs because they have to play those teams twice.
Yeah, hey. You got to play who's in front of you. You got to beat who's in front of you.
Yeah, but that could also mean that you're a pretender too, though. It's just like in
Well,
boxing, bro.
They've pretended their way to the Super Bowl then. Congrats.
When they go there exposed.
That's some damn good pretending. I'll tell you that. It's a damn good way to
They
pretend.
go there exposed.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I wasn't a believer at first either with that weak ass, cake ass schedule, but they made it this far, so it's like something's got to give. Like, all right,
Yeah, but it's not the talent, it's the luck. They just getting extremely lucky.
amen, amen. Even what you call it? What was that year when Kawhi won the NBA Finals and everybody on Golden State died? The same series, you seen everybody die. Draymond got ejected. It was terrible. Sometimes it takes some luck. KD tore an Achilles, played out for the year. Should be happening.
Excuse me.
Who y'all taking?
About to say
2020,
something crazy,
2024, 2025, Jalen Hurts. 2025, 2026, Sam Darnold.
What you said 2024, 2025, Jalen Hurts? No, it's just, so basically just which one this past year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he could have just said that.
No, he said last year, this year, Darnold.
He said 24, 20. Oh, he said 25,
Yeah, that's
26.
last season, not this season right now.
Probably take Donald. Donald he had a better year this year than Hurts had, and whatchamacallit. I don't think he's a better quarterback, but he had a better year.
I think Darnold. He does more with less. You feel me? He actually made good throws.
Throwing the ball to a wide open JSN quite often is not doing more for less. I know Hurts got AJ and Devontae and Bogwell but Donald offense he does not do more for less.
You told me JSN is better than your whole offense.
JSN is the best receiver in football. They got a better offensive line than we do. That's for sure. They're better run block and pass blocking than the Eagles O-line.
No, we know based off of Eagles last year versus Seattle this year.
So the Eagles last year. I mean, still, it ain't. Our offensive line, I guess our last year offensive line is better. Seattle still have a top offensive line on both.
Running back is better. Your tight end room better. Your wide receiver room better. He does more with us.
Goddard missed half the year. Their tight end room is solid in Seattle. They don't throw to tight ends a lot, but AJ Bonner and then they got is pretty solid.
You said he threw 11 picks.
Goddard is the best tight end of the group, but Seattle have better tight ends. Seattle have like 3 solid tight ends, but we only have 1. When Goddard get hurt, we don't have a tight end.
Who's Seattle's best tight end?
AJ Bonner. He's good pass blocking and
I think Arroyo is better than him.
What? You think what?
Arroyo? That's his last name?
Yeah,
bro, I'm ready.
Solid too. That's why I said Seattle got a solid tight end. Their tight end room is better than ours. For sure.
He wouldn't know that.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna just be honest, bro. The nigga threw 25 touchdowns and 14 NOs. I'm not impressed, okay? I'm not impressed. I'm taking my guy. My guy went 18-5, and he also gave you 15 fucking rushing touchdowns. I'm not taking Sam Darnold over my guy.
Don't do that.
Rushing touchdowns means something.
When like 8 of them was
push
tutties. Come on, don't do that.
Last week when we were talking about Cam Newton and Donovan McNabb, and I said Cam Newton had about like 13 rushing touchdowns in MVP season, you were like, okay. Like it was nothing. But now, Cam Newton got actual rushing touchdowns, not the tush pushes, so you feel
Hold on. Jalen Hurts only got like 4 or 5 touchdowns on the season. He really don't have no touchdowns this season.
What are you talking about last year? Based on last year. He said he had 15 last year.
How about that?
You confused.
It's crazy. I see the double.
I ain't really counting rushing touchdowns, and he doubled his passing yards from last season. Darnold did.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna count rushing touchdowns. It's just,
I mean, you can count them, but like
I ain't taking it away from nobody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them touch pushes make that a misleading stat.
I'll take 18
it's not misleading because
I'll take 18-5 over 25 and 14 any day.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting it's the last year to this year with Hurts and Donald. Give me a Hurts.
This year don't stand a chance. I don't know why you keep mentioning this year. This year, this nigga Hurts is in the same conversation as Shador Sanders.
Oh, right.
You talking about the one who threw for 25 tutties and 6 NOs?
We
Bro,
talk.
you keep
Yeah,
saying
he in the same
25,
level.
20,
They both Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
my
bro,
shit.
stop it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And
that's
like, bro,
your
when I grew up as a quarterback, 25 touchdowns is not impressive, bro. I like 35 plus.
That's how many Sam Darnold has. But he has more
But that I
interceptions. He
don't
has
think Sam
14.
Darnold's good, but I think he's better than what Hurts is.
Oh, so he's better with more interceptions?
Interceptions happen nowadays. That means you're
We
not
we
scared to throw
we
the
have
ball.
we have we
I'm
have the
pretty
same
sure.
amount.
I'm
Hold on,
pretty
hold on.
sure.
So in a down year, I have the most passing
What's
touchdowns
his
ever.
best year?
Hold
What's his
on.
best year? 18 touchdowns?
In a down year, from everybody saying that we've been playing ass and et cetera, the offense isn't playing good. I have a career high in passing tutties. And this guy has the same amount of passing tutties as me with more innos, but he better than me. Okay.
So basically, what you saying is Jalen Hurts' career high is like a regular regular season for Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold only has 2 good seasons, and he's been in the league for 10 years. Like, what are we doing?
Back to that interception point.
Man, he did.
There was never a point in time. There was never a point in time where Donovan McNabb was better than Peyton Manning or Brett Favre. Yet both of them guys probably threw 2, maybe even 3 times the amount of interceptions as McNabb did.
Yeah, but they have way more seasons. They have a bunch of seasons where they're throwing 35-10 or 35-9. Like, they have a bunch of those.
But you know, when you throw the ball
They have a bunch
at
of
a
those.
premium, when you throw the ball at a premium, you're bound to have interceptions. Every time Hurts threw it for
Sam
over 30
Darnold
times,
doesn't throw the
he
ball
didn't
at a
win the
premium.
game.
Sam Darnold doesn't throw the ball
Oh,
at a
he has
premium,
more.
brother.
He threw 100. He threw 116 more passes than Jalen Hurts that year. I mean, this year than
Bro,
Jalen Hurts
that's
last
a
year.
lot. That's 10 more a game, bro.
He threw more than Jalen Hurts this year. Like,
No, I'm talking about
10
Jalen
more
Hurts last
games.
year.
Hurt,
The stats you going
and
on?
Hurt,
yeah. Okay, so he
and
did
Hurt.
that last year, and we were a running football team last year.
Yo, King,
We ran
do
the
you
ball
not know?
25
King, you gotta
plus
be
times.
super bad. For you to have 5 interceptions is cool. But you gotta be super bad if you have double digits where all you do is throw flats. Bro, you only throw the ball within the 3-yard line of the line of scrimmage. Like, you barely throw the ball deep. Like, you can't
Hurts
get
was one of the
interceptions
best
when you
deep.
only throw the ball
Hurts,
to your check.
Jalen Hurts was one of the best deep ball throwers last year. What are we talking about?
No, we don't know this year. Why y'all keep mentioning last year, this year, last year? Y'all keep switching.
No, you told me we compared last year's Jalen
you
to
just
this
mentioned
year's Sam
25 and
Darnold.
5. You mentioned 25 and 5. Is that last year or this year?
I mentioned 25 and 5 because y'all keep
Is that last year
talking about how great. No, that's this year. But y'all keep talking about how inefficient the 18 and 5 was when it's like, cuz on my worst season, quote unquote, everybody keeps saying this is a terrible season for me. I just went for a career high. In a terrible season.
That says more about him.
That says more about how dysfunctional this fucking offense is. Because the coaching.
So what's his best season? What's his best season?
How is no. I'm just going off what the pundits are saying.
Yeah,
everybody's saying Hurts was terrible. Everybody's saying the offense is terrible. It starts with Jalen. And he has a career high in passing touchdowns. So is it really Jalen? Is it really Jalen's fault? Is it really Jalen's fault? How does he have a career high in passing tutties and it's his fault?
All right, hold on. Yeah, what was Hurts' best year?
I want to say it was the 22 season.
I think 22 season when he was second team
All Pro.
He had
22 touchdowns.
Yeah, but he had a bunch of rushing touchdowns, which is the reason why he was second team All Pro. And this was pre tush push.
You was tush pushing back then.
They was tush pushing, but they ain't tush push as often. You see what I'm saying?
No, you tush push a lot.
No. I'm about to say, and the second half of the 22 season, we was tush pushing a lot.
Akeem, bro, when it comes to Hurts, bro, you be all fucked up in the head, bro. You be contradicting yourself. You be fucking yourself up. How is his bad year his best year? That makes no sense. Just because he threw the most, he threw
What
the
bad year are you
25
talking about?
touchdowns. 25 touchdowns, that's
What are you
bad.
talking about?
25
25
All right,
touchdowns.
touchdowns is
let's
bad.
keep this up because it's already
Oh,
9:30.
And,
25 touchdowns is bad. I don't know what
I'm
good
about to
is.
say, and 25 touchdowns is only bad if it's like your ratio, your touchdown. I can't even talk. If your touchdown to interception ratio is bad, other than that, 25 touchdowns is not bad. Like you don't need to throw for 30, 35 touchdowns to have like you could throw for that many and have a way worse season than Hurts had.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
when you got the
I seen
talent around you that he
I
got,
seen
you
Jameis
supposed
Winston
to.
throw for 30 touchdowns and 30 NOs.
Yeah, but when you
I'm not
have the
worried about
talent,
that.
like
We want to win
Baker
games.
Mayfield,
when you have the
We want to
Baker
win
talent not
Mayfield,
games.
open, we visually go week by week and see they're not open due
We
to
want to win
when you
games.
draw up plays
well,
and have AJ Brown and Avonte Smith running routes where they end up right by each other constantly and got 3 or 4 defenders around them, and so Hurts can't throw them the ball because of bad play design. That's why his numbers are the way
That's
they are.
why do
It's
you
a
think
whole season
why do
full
you
of
think
terrible
JSN
play design.
why do you think JSN just had such a phenomenal season?
He
I
came
mean,
open every
yeah,
single play.
it's because they got rid of DK, but the guy that they had calling plays is scheming him open ridiculously. He's doing a fantastic job scheming him up every week in and week out. So it's like
We
you
we
see the
have two
difference.
we have two
You see the
offensive
difference.
guys that have no clue how to scheme anyone open. It's visible week after
Yeah,
week.
you
Like
see the difference.
it's very clear. It's not like it's really like nothing to really argue about. It
Yeah.
just is what it is.
You can have all the talent in the world. If you don't know what to do with it, then
or if you're limited by your quarterback, then it is what it is.
oh, you're
Limited
limited
by
by
the
your coaching.
quarterback. But prior to last season, Jalen Hurts never checked the ball down. Like between 2020 and 2023, Jalen Hurts
Facts.
never checked the ball down. When you have
That
He
was
was
coaches
just
that
using
take over,
he wouldn't use the shutdown because he was using his legs more. This year he didn't use his legs more, so he took the shutdown.
no. Regardless, using his legs or
that's a
throwing,
good
It ain't
observation.
no
throwing the
regardless. That's
football,
the truth.
throwing,
Instead of
That's a
checking
good
it down, he
observation.
ran it. This year he didn't run it that much, so he took the check down.
Juan. Prior to that shit, he never checked the ball down in his career.
Because
People
he
used to complain.
ran.
He had passing attempts. Through all his passing attempts,
Oh, you
he
just
never
told me
checked the ball.
last year they was 29th in
Running is
passing.
irrelevant.
They was
Running is
29th in
irrelevant
passing
to it.
last year. He was not passing
Running
the
has nothing
ball.
to do with how many checkdowns you take.
You just said last year, when I tell you all the time they was 29th in passing, your first question back, well, they didn't have that many attempts. Because he wouldn't check the ball down, he would run. This year he checked the ball down because he didn't want to run. What don't you understand?
The amount of checkdowns is still irrelevant to him running.
Yes, bro, you had two options. When the pocket closes, either you take the check down, you either get sacked, or you run and use your legs. He ran.
He ran, and what about the times he threw the ball?
Check down. I don't know.
They
Shit,
was not
interception. I don't
checkdowns, is
know.
what I'm saying. The times he threw, you saying checkdowns. They wasn't checkdowns.
That is accurate. Coming into the season, he definitely wasn't throwing that many checkdowns,
You
if at
have
all.
bad. We ran the hitch rates. We ran, and in that one playoff game we threw, we played against the Niners. We ran 41 hitches. We ran 41 hitch routes in one game. No team in the playoffs thus far has run close to that many. The Patriots have ran like 39 so far, which is the second most. It took them 3 games to run 39 hitches when the Eagles ran 41 in one game. The play design is the only thing that Hurts has never been limited until Kevin Patulea was the freaking offensive coordinator.
This year he has 50 less rushing attempts than what he did last year. And those all rushing attempts, they could have easily been shut
That's
down.
not a lot.
Because last year he had
That's not a lot.
361 attempts, passing attempts.
That's not that much though.
Yes, that's not.
That's what I'm saying. Because they didn't want y'all was a run first team, so he didn't pass the ball that much. So you're limited on interceptions. You're limited on everything because you're running the ball majority of the game. He probably averaged 15, 20 attempts a game.
Yeah, but
To be honest, we wasn't run first this year. We was more balanced than anything. The whole
It wasn't
everything.
run first because your run game was
but if
non-existent.
but if
Exactly.
so you can say if we were a pass first team, he threw the ball a lot more and scored a lot more passing touchdowns and didn't turn the ball over that much more than when we were a
I
run
mean,
first team.
shit. In
So
one game, he had 3 of them. So he just when they took the cuts off, he had 3 interceptions. They're like, oh, hold up, we can't do this shit no more. Because that's when y'all started throwing down the middle. When the Chargers did, they said, oh shit, we can't do this no more, and y'all went back to limiting him again.
That is
Bro, the proof
not.
is in the pudding, bro.
That is not how the Chargers game. The
he
Bro,
Chargers
used his
game.
worst he used
yeah,
his worst game of the season
I was
and
about to
going
say
to
into
to
it
the
make your
was a
point,
bad
going
yo.
game.
into
It's
yeah,
crazy.
you know I'm not lying. Going into that week, the whole week, y'all said y'all wanted to pass the ball down the middle. Did y'all not?
We didn't
Y'all
say
passed it
that.
down the middle. He had three
People were
interceptions. You know what
complaining.
they said Monday morning? Zion, you know what they said Monday morning on Eagles radio? I was like, damn, this is probably why we don't pass the ball down the middle. Like, bro, he said, did the coaching staffs get persuaded by the fans to pass the ball down the middle? Like, bro, I'm not making this shit up.
One. You not you obviously don't remember how the game played out. One out of the 3 interceptions, one was Brown fault, one was Devontae Smith fault, one was Jalen Hurts fault. One of the one was Smith. Smith ran a bad like curl route or comeback route, I forgot. And the ball just went straight to the defender after Smith. I forgot if he slipped or what, but it was a bad route. AJ, for one, AJ dropped 2 touchdowns against the Chargers, and one of the interception across the middle. I forgot if it like hit Brown hands or if Brown had stopped running, but one pick was clearly on Brown. The other pick was outside the numbers, clearly on Smith. I forgot if it's outside the numbers, but I know Smith ran the bad route. That's all I remember about that. One of those interceptions was on Hurts' fault. Nothing about how Hurts played was about throwing that game, but any bad throw he had did not come from throwing like down the middle. That had no effect on whether he played good or bad or not. That game was more on our receivers than it was on Hurts.
I don't lie, bro. I think the coaching staff did a good job to limit Jalen Hurts to only 6
If you think
interceptions.
the staff did a good job at any point in the season, you don't know ball. No argument.
He only threw interceptions in
Bro, they
3 games
limited,
this
bro.
year.
I told my son, if I know my son can't do certain shit, I'm not gonna make him do it. I'm gonna try to put the offense around what he can do.
Bro, he could do all this with freaking Brian Johnson. He did way better with Brian Johnson and easily
No,
shut
he
his stuff.
didn't with Brian Johnson. He had
With
15
Brian
interceptions
Johnson, yeah, I mean the interception number was up. He was throwing it was a more
because
vertical.
he had the handcuffs off. And then Kelly
It
Moore
was a
came in.
more
It was like, oh shit, Jalen Hurts is ass. We gotta put handcuffs on him because he can't throw the ball like we want him to.
with Brian Johnson. He ran a more vertical offense, and Hurst didn't play. Our offense actually was like still towards like the top 5, no matter what. That season was
Let's move
bad
on,
because
bro. Let's
our
move on.
defense. Our offense was very good that year
Let's
with
move
Brian
on,
Johnson,
bro.
even
Next
though the
year,
play calling kind of stupid.
next off season, y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna even have him, so we won't be arguing. You don't be just like me arguing about Kenny Pickett. You don't realize how bad he is. I'm like, damn, I was a dumbass defending him.
We'll see. I mean, my quarterback
Super
got an
Bowl
MVP.
Super Bowl winning
He all
quarterback
pro.
Kenny Pickett.
So
All
I'm
right,
good.
man. Next topic, we got biggest takeaway from the NFL playoffs.
The NFL is boring.
Defenses have caught up to these dumbass quarterbacks, and we're seeing it in real time.
It has definitely shown that winning is a team thing, bro. Like you need your
Facts.
team to play.
Facts.
This nigga want clock it, bro. Clock it.
Facts.
And, winning and getting to the Super Bowl, that is a team effort, bro. Quarterback. I just don't think a quarterback, or they can. Like, we've seen it before, but
No,
it's a lot
Stroud,
more.
quarterback can lose you a game with like Stroud.
Yeah, but it's definitely a team effort, though. That's definitely what the playoffs showing. Cause Drake May, this is crazy. This is a crazy like Super Bowl run. Not crazy in a good way. But what you about saying?
I was about to say you need all three phases of the game. I mean, you need to be good in all three phases of the game in order to win games and make a deep playoff run. I mean, that ain't no secret. That's never been a secret.
I think every Super Bowl winner had an elite defense. So that's my opinion. Defense wins championships.
But I feel like this
Biggest
year's
takeaway.
like, sorry, one, I'm my bad. Let me just, I'm gonna end it off here. But we have to give a lot more credit to the whole entirety of the team. Is more so what I'm trying to get at.
My biggest
The whole
takeaway is
team.
that
I've been seeing these trash ass quarterbacks throw 4 NOs, 2 fumbles every game just for their defense to hold the other team to 6 points. I'm giving all the credit to defense. These boys
that's what I
suck.
tried to do last year.
Yeah, these boys suck. I just watched CJ Stroud do it. I watched Josh Allen bum ass do it, and I just watched Drake May just get carried too. So
Josh Allen
these
defense gave
bum
up
ass
30.
niggas keep giving the ball up, and these defenses got to
Josh
keep
Allen
bailing them
defense
out.
gave up 30 something. My biggest takeaway is that we've seen it for 2 years in a row. You can win a Super Bowl with bad quarterbacks. Like you just need to have a great defense, great coach, and a great team system, and you can win with bad quarterbacks, bro. 2 years in a row. So that goes to show that, like, even as a Steelers fan, I'm like, damn, we could pick up Kyler Murray and win a Super Bowl as long as we have a great defense and some good offensive weapons around them. You can win a Super Bowl, bro. You just need a great defense.
All right, man. The next question we got is Bill Belichick a first ballot Hall of Famer?
This is not a question. Of course he is.
Best
And
defensive
anyone
all
who
time, bro.
doesn't think so doesn't have a valid opinion.
I agree.
You don't know ball.
Best,
Yeah.
All right, man. We go.
Why do you think he wasn't voted? What do you think? They blackballed him?
They had to.
Blackball is not the word. When you're voting in for like the Hall of Fame and stuff, you can't have feelings. Like you take your feelings throughout it. It's nothing strictly about who on this ballot deserves to get in the most. There's not one player, coach, or contributor that deserves to be elected more than Bill Belichick. He is the greatest head coach in the NFL history. Simple as that. His first time on the ballot in the Hall. Simple as that.
No, I agree. I think he should have been first ballot.
Easily.
I mean, he
And
Easily.
I'm glad that the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame put out a notice saying that they will go over everybody who made a use their vote inappropriately. Basically, they saying everybody who didn't vote for Belichick probably ain't gonna have a vote next year. That's basically what the Hall of Fame said.
yeah, but that's some bitch shit, bro.
There's no
That's
reason why anyone didn't put him on the ballot.
No, you
Yeah,
stand on your ground, bro. You didn't vote him, man. He could get in next year. Like, what could he do?
So, well, let's keep him off this year and put him in next year. That's not a thing.
You can't.
I mean,
You
I
can't
guarantee you, if
ruin.
he didn't have Spygate, he would have been first ballot. You
And
feel me?
then,
Like,
You can't ruin the integrity of, of the whole thing. Like he's the greatest coach ever. Like he is LeBron first ballot. Like
that's different, bro.
I'm about to say that it might as well leave Brady out his first year. If they're gonna
you
leave
know what I'm
Belichick out,
saying?
might as well leave
Like
Brady
Now,
out.
Tom Brady might get 2 different careers into, you feel me? Into
Bill
being
Belichick
first
still
ballot.
have 8 rings as a coach. There's no there's nothing you could say to put Brady above Belichick
No,
regardless.
I agree with you,
They're
bro.
both the greatest of all time at what they do, and that's it. That's all it is. So
I think he's a great coach. I think he's Tom Brady, man, but I think he's a great coach.
I mean, he is a great coach. You ain't got to think he is. You know he is.
oh, shit.
But it's just scary because without Tom Brady, he really good.
Don't, and that's another thing with people. One without the other. No one knows. It don't matter. You ain't. There's no reason to think what would this one do without this one because it never happened. The only thing that
Bro,
happened
he
is
has 100.
they
Bro,
won
hold on,
six
hold on.
rings together. and that's all that matters.
No, he was 88, and he has 88 wins and 111 losses without Tom Brady. That's a 42 win percentage.
Okay,
With
the
Tom Brady, he has a
Browns were
75
sorry.
win percentage.
He
That's
had some
200.
sorry
That's
Browns
200
teams
games,
without. He had some
huh?
sorry Browns teams without.
Facts. He was the head coach for the Browns.
So he
And he
missed
took him to
out
the
Tom
playoffs.
Brady. Bro, this motherfucker got a 42 win
I,
percentage without Tom Brady.
we need to see his Patriots record without Brady, because even with Garoppolo and fucking Jacoby Brissett coming
He
in, they
got
were
them
still winning
paid.
games.
He got them
Yeah.
paid.
So
They all
He
got
went
paid.
he went
Yeah,
11
but
to
then
5.
When Tom Brady left and went to Tampa, they was bad.
They had Cam
No,
Newton.
it was 2 years. The
And
first year,
and 1 year they went to the playoffs with Mac.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
I,
That was bad.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna say it's both
I
of
would
them, bro.
say
Like, they both great.
No, they are both great.
exactly. And
I
I will
always,
say
I
this.
always said it was 70% Tom, 30% Bill.
And I'll say this, when it comes to Mac, they fuck Mac up because they know they wrong to this day. Why would you hire Matt Patricia as your offensive coordinator? I will never understand that move ever. That is a terrible football move, and the fact that Bill Belichick let that happen, that's the only reason I would even dare to even question anything because that is terrible. That's coaching malpractice.
That was pretty insane work right there. Why would you even want a
Terrible.
nigga with the last name of a girl? Like, any coach or anything. I've never heard of such such a girl ass last name. But nah, it's just, I don't know. Bill Belichick had way too many winning seasons for you to say. Like, I think Bill brought up Brady, and after like 7, 8 years, Brady's just his own man at that point. It don't matter who his coach is. He gonna be a dog. So that's why it looks more crazy that Brady left and won without Bill. But it's like, you feel me?
Nah, because them
But that
01s to like 07, 01 to like 06, Brady was like a system quarterback, and Bill Belichick
yeah,
was a system. So I agree with that.
Plus, he
that's
had
what I
Drew
said.
Bledsoe.
I just don't respect him, man. I don't
He
respect
had
him at all.
he had Drew Bledsoe going crazy until he went down in the Super Bowl.
I bet.
Welcome. John, what you think, son? You
You
think it's a Brady thing or you think it's a Belichick thing?
Both.
you that good, and you lost to Eli Manning and Nick Foles.
Both. They need each other, bro. I mean, Brady did win a Super Bowl without him, but they need each other.
Brady won the Super Bowl without him with a 2-time Coach of the Year. Brian Arians is a 2-time Coach of the Year and is known for one of the best air raid offenses. So it's not for the air raid, but it's a vertical offense that took over the league. Like Bruce Arians said that Brian Arians. Bruce Arians is literally an offensive genius. It was him and Brady was like a match made in heaven to win the Super Bowl. So
Just
it's
to
not like
piggyback
Brady
off that,
just carried some mediocre coach to the Super Bowl. Bruce Arians won Coach of the Year twice, and is an offensive genius. Like, yeah, a Super Bowl was bound to happen.
that's like the equivalent of Golden State with Kevin Durant. Like everybody teamed up with Brady and they were the Avengers. Like
Pretty much.
you had Antonio
That
Brown on
team,
the team, Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, bro. Like
yeah, that
what?
team was nutty, bro. Like,
With
He was
Rob
already
Gronkowski. Like,
Yeah, but the team was already made. The only thing that happened was Gronk came and then AB came, but nobody wanted them.
Leonard
So it's
Fournette
like,
too, though, and then
Leonard Fournette, like, come on,
Ndamukong
bro.
too. Ndamukong too was there. Yeah, like, bro,
wasn't
it
it
was.
wasn't Fournette on the team already or no?
Bro, everybody
I
was
don't
coming
think
out the
so.
Okay.
woodworks.
I don't remember. But I mean, it don't matter. I mean, people just can't act like
Nah, he was
Brady.
a Jaguar, I think.
Like, people,
Nah, he
like
been gone.
people just act like it was Brady that had just carried the Bucks. And I love Brady now, but people act like Brady just went to the Bucks and just carried them to the Super Bowl with mediocre coaching and an okay staff around them. No, but that Bucks thing was stacked, and it was perfect for Brady to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, then, man. Let's move on to the next question. Next question, we got Tom Munkin got hired as the Browns head coach. Do y'all like the hiring or no?
Absolutely
Oh,
not, but no one else gonna take the job.
yeah, I was about to say that's a job. The only person that really wanted that job was Jim Schwartz, and I would have hired Jim Schwartz, like elevated him, from DC to head coach. I don't know why they didn't, because he was apparently pissed they didn't get the job. But no, I don't think Malcolm was that great of a OC.
Hey, you got
But
some tissue?
he was alright,
Okay.
but I don't know. I don't know what he could get out of Shador. I'll say that much. I don't like the hiring a whole lot. He might not be bad because it's a lot of mediocre OCs and DCs that are actually good head coaches and vice versa. So sometimes you just gotta like once you're in a role, you just gotta just you but thrive where you fail. So I don't know. We'll see.
Todd Monken gets a lot of hate, and I think he like I looking from the outside in, like it looks like he does good work. He won an MVP. Well, Lamar won an MVP with him. I mean, he averages his offenses average like 25 plus typically, like when they're healthy. I don't know, bro. I think it could be a good hire. I think for the most part, he's been a good offensive coordinator from what it looks like. I don't know. I know he just left More. What should beef with him over there in More with the
Come on,
Monkinator?
bro.
I'm clueless. I don't know. I be
Hold
looking
on.
at the numbers and he be looking good. But I'm not watching, you know?
Uh,
But I think it's a bad. I think it's a bad hire. I think there's just some jobs are not. They're just not appealing, and at that point, you just take whoever wants it. And I think that's what happened there. So
What about to say? For this next question, I'm not gonna say worse because people still getting hired. So with this coaching cycle going on right now, who y'all think is the best coaching hire so far?
Best hire is Minter for the Ravens. Either that or the Chargers getting McDaniels as OC.
Yeah,
It's
that's
one of
best
those
hire.
two.
Yeah,
Um,
easily. Yeah, I'm going McDaniels. That's
I'm
a
I'm gonna go with
huge pick.
McDaniels at OC. Yeah, getting
Huge.
clearly his head coaching tenure didn't work, but his offensive mind is still there. So the fact that he still had that much of an offensive mind as with that much responsibility as a head coach, and now he's freed of all the head coaching responsibilities and gets to literally just focus on the offensive craft, it's shit might start looking scary. Justin Herbert might give us a 5K season, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They're unhooking the trailer over in LA.
yeah, my answer would have been Mike McDaniel's, but I also like to hire the Titans getting Brian DeBull and the 49ers head coach. I thought he was a good head coach for the Jets. I just like the coach he is. You feel me? Like the Jets was a bad organization, but I never felt like he wasn't a good head coach. So now he gets another opportunity, and he gets to bring in Brian DeBull, who he forms quarterback. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to work with quarterbacks. And then you got Cam Ward. So you just got to make sure you get some pieces in the off season. I wouldn't say get rid of Calvin Ridley, but you gotta teach him how to catch the ball sometimes. Get another wide receiver in there. You know what I mean? Like they'll be a great team if they find the right pieces. And yo,
uh,
I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a Steelers fan. I didn't want the Mike McCarthy hire, but I sort of like it, bro. At this point, I'm not too mad at it.
Really?
I think the best hire was Jesse Mentor. I like what he's a great defensive mind. He's gonna bring that Ravens defense back to what it once was, that hard nosed defense. I think we might be able to see some good Steelers Ravens games in the future. Uh, did
They
he
wasn't.
announce the offensive coordinator? Oh,
You said what?
Who?
did the Ravens announce the offensive coordinator?
Let's
I
find
I
out.
did
don't
not
think
see.
so.
Yeah, but I ain't think so either. All right, well, yeah, I'm
It might
still
be
going.
Kevin Couture.
I hope he goes there. I hope he go anywhere except Philadelphia. But yeah, I'm going with Jesse Minter.
I heard on the radio, y'all might call him and say sorry that y'all want him back.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
niggas be making jokes with Mike McCarthy, they head coach, yo. That's crazy.
I like Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy's not that bad. He had a top 3 offense, and that's what we struggle lately. So hopefully he can fix things around.
All right, man. Last topic. Super Bowl.
Hold on. One question. Mike McCarthy tender as Dallas head coach was 7-3 against the Philadelphia Eagles. So let's not make it seem like he's a bum.
Why'd he get fired? How many
He just
playoff
got
games did he
fired.
win?
What's his name? Nick. What's your quarterback? Nick Sirianni about to get fired pretty soon too. He's the worst head coach. He's just a puppet
How many
master.
did you look up how many playoff wins Mike McCarthy had?
But bro,
No.
you say that Mike
Oh,
McCarthy's
okay.
ass,
I'm
but
just
like, bro,
asking, bro.
he was
How many
7-3
playoff
against
wins
them.
does he have? How many
He has a
playoff wins
Super
does he have?
Bowl.
How many playoff wins does he have though?
I'm
Like
about to
even
look
in
it
his
up.
career, like
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm actually interested because he lost a lot with Aaron Rodgers. Like
Okay.
them niggas
He's 11
habitually,
and 11.
yeah, they habitually choke. That's what, and
He's
he's
11
went
and
to
11.
the Steelers who choke every playoff game.
We
Ironically,
don't choke.
so
We don't
it's a
choke every playoff
perfect.
game. We just
Yeah,
we don't
after
choke.
going
We
9 and
don't choke.
8, after going 9 and 8, you guys lose the first playoff game. So
But
this
that's
is a
not
match
choking,
made in
bro.
heaven.
We go into a playoff game as a bad team and we get exposed because we're not supposed to be in the playoffs because we have an average roster with a good head coach that brings us to the playoffs and then we get exposed. So we don't choke. We just lose because we're not supposed to be there.
Okay, well now instead of just losing because you're not supposed to be there, you guys gonna choke because Mike McCarthy, your head coach, and that's what he do every year. Is choke. That's what he known for.
All right, man. Last time we get up out of here.
7-3.
We got Patriots versus Seahawks in the Super Bowl 60. They got a Seahawks by 4.5. We not instead of predicting it, we're gonna answer these questions real quick. So we're gonna start with the Patriots. The Patriots will win the Super Bowl if blank. Fill out the blank.
Patriots won the Super Bowl if Drake May plays like regular season Drake May, bro. Can't even hold you up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all agree with that or anything else?
Yeah, what I say. Mike took my answer. Ain't much more to say.
Yeah. Patriots win the Super Bowl if the Seattle Seahawks defense all dies in a plane crash before the game.
Alrighty.
I don't want to laugh, but
All right, man. We're moving on to the Seahawks. Seahawks will win the Super Bowl if blank. Fill in the blank.
If they just show up, they win the Super Bowl.
I say, as long
That's
as
so
JSN
crazy. Now
on
y'all
the
not giving
field,
the Patriots a chance. But all right, go ahead.
Yeah. Seahawks win the Super Bowl as long as they all 53 of their players that they started the season with. Well, not all of them, but as long as their defense, as long as their defense remembers to put their cleats on, they're gonna win. So
yeah,
as long as JSN play, Seahawks win.
As y'all see it,
like
they all got the Seahawks to win it. Y'all think they're gonna cover 4.5?
easily.
That's it.
Easily.
I'll double it and give it to team.
And then I'll double it and give it to
Right. Double it, give it to me. Shit, nigga.
All right, what about the over-under? Over-under 45.5.
Over.
I don't even know, bro. I like it not, bro. This might be the first Super Bowl in a long time that I might not watch. Like I didn't ask about no Super Bowl parties. I'm not even thinking about throwing one. I'm cool off the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was about to say, ain't nobody really doing the Super Bowl party shit. I mean, of course, I'm sitting in the house and watching on my TV. But yeah, ain't nobody doing nothing for Super Bowl this year.
I might watch the commercials more than the game. And then you feel me? We gonna be there watching Bad Bunny too. But other than that, bro, like I ain't there to really watch the game for real.
I mean, it's the last football game until August, so yeah, of course, but I'm always training for some football. I'm not gonna not watch the game. It's football, so yeah, but it is gonna suck. So I'm gonna rather shit. I'm gonna rather watching this last game.
I'm just happy that it pushes my narrative that you can win Super Bowls with bad quarterback. So
I mean, there's not a bad quarterback playing in the Super Bowl.
yeah, they both bad. They can fuck around. They both can have 100 yards and win a Super Bowl.
Hey, man, you said what?
What did I say?
You said you gonna ride the what?
I say I'm a rather this last game.
All right, bro.
What, you never heard of that?
That is a freak.
All right, Patriots, they ain't giving y'all no chance. Go ahead, shot the world. I don't think y'all gonna win either, but at least keep it close. They think y'all about to get y'all ass whooped. I don't think that's gonna happen. So, go ahead,
Now,
Patriots.
Ken, would you hear during trade night when the Colts just traded for Sauce and